PJ, please show them this. This is so heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. God. This is where the demolition happened. Where the demolition happened in Ikota Villa Estate, and oh my God, it's more crazier than it looks on video. If you're here right now, to really see this place for yourself, like it's so emotional right now. I mean, I can't really pin it, like what really happened here, because this is beyond just houses. This is about estate. I mean, a lot of estate has been demolished. I'm not the entire estate though, but these properties are within the canal. So I'm concerned, what party should we be faulting this on? Is it a government or is it individuals? Is this because, I mean, this C of O was given, it was offered. I don't even know what to, I think I need to speak with some of the individuals affected by these, by these, to really get insight on the situation, the kind of document they had in their properties, to really get to the pinpoint of where this really elicited from. So let me see if I can meet with one of the residents or one of the owners of this property for us to get more insight on what is really happening here, so that I will know if to focus on the Lagos State government or individuals not properly carrying out sufficient due diligence on their properties before purchase. So let's see if we can get one of the residents to speak on this. Can you direct me or guide me? Okay, ask around. Okay, are you part of the crew demolishing? Okay, private viewing. Alright, that's fine. Wow, this is heartbreaking. Are the residents here? Are they inside? Holy shit. PJ, please show them this. This is so heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. God. To get insight on what really happened. Is it that the properties didn't have papers, or what really happened there?
My dear sister, we are surprised. Bros, leave the road though, because what really happened here is that you got the people here. They said this place here is for. They said this place is a canal before.
Yes.
So before the developers now came in to buy the land. So they said they have been giving them warning papers for the past 3 years that they should leave.
But do you know one of the owners of this property? Because I want to know, because
why not? I'm working with them now.
Okay, please, I would like to, because they're supposed to be, if a property, if they have a building plan approval, that means the government is supposed to know there's a plan for every place. There was supposed to be a canal here, and the building plan approval says you should have a property here. I don't think it should be the fault of the developer. Can you direct us to one of them? Let me ask. I want to know the kind of papers they had.
There are so many developers inside now. So the landlord, all those people.
Yeah.
So when they came here, they bought those lands. So you know we are in the new government now. So other government have been coming in to collect something and leave them. But this new government now, they said they don't want to accept anything from them.
Okay, I want to know the papers, the document they had for this property.
If you want to know more, you can come into my estate.
Okay, please, let's go. Oh my God. So we're out here and we want to get insight on what really happened, because I don't think I really got the quite perspective on what really happened here. So we're heading out to speak with one of the affected developers or property owners around this axis. We want to know what kind of document they had, because if a building plan approval, if the government issues a building plan approval, it means whatever the developer chooses to do within that jurisdiction jurisdiction is not supposed to have issues. So I want to get to the fundamental cause, what really happened around here, so to get perspective and know how to mitigate this. Because if there's a breach, if there was a building plan approval issued by the Lagos state government, and then this happened, then this calls out for contention in a court, and I think this can be contested and won easily. So let's dig in further to get insight on what is really going on here. I mean, this is devastating. It's really, really devastating. It's devastating. Like, I'm so emotional right now. But let's still get further. Oh my God, look at this. And this is an estate. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. So we're following him to be able to meet. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon.
Meeting now.
Yeah. Good afternoon. I like your beard. I know it's not the best time to give compliments, but either ways.
This is like an interview or something.
Yeah, we cover real estate media and stuff. So hearing about this, and it's so devastating and heartbreaking. So I want to get insight because I'm concerned. Were there building plan approval issued for this property? So because if there was a building plan approval initiated by the government for those buildings to be carried out, why are we having this demolition? So I just want to get insight on what is really going on as a property owner here.
The thing is, I think there was an approval.
Okay.
I think there was an approval, but I also think that there was a side deal between either the developers and those at whatever.
So let me get context. You have a property here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the property you have, is there a building plan approval covering it?
Yeah, sure.
There is a building plan approval.
Sure.
Then what?
The thing is, we are told,
Okay.
like a week before this whole thing started, we were told that they were sent, what's it called, a warning.
Yeah.
In 2019 when they started developing, we were told that they were sent a warning about building here and all, but obviously developers knew about this place being a canal setback and also close to the canal. They were aware of what was going on.
Okay, was this after the building plan approval has been given or before?
This should be after.
After.
I think
So then there's a
after.
probability that they could have compensated the developers.
Yeah, there's, depends on where the developers bought the land from, who they bought the land from. So everything depends from what source they bought the land from.
I don't really, because the essence of, okay, like if it's a land property,
Yeah.
what you need is to chart the coordinate and be sure that it's free from
Sure.
all
The
encumbrances.
coordinate that were given to us
Yeah.
from the developers
Yeah.
checked out perfectly. When you check it out, allows
Okay.
checked out perfectly.
So for the building, for a building to stand, it has to have a building plan approval.
Sure.
So if the government issues a building plan approval, it means they've consented for these buildings to be here. So if there was a withdrawal of that means there's a possibility, or is it that the government I am told the developers not to build properties here, and then there was no adequate compensation? I don't know. Or is it that the developers were compensated but they didn't get back to the residents of the place?
To me, it looks like.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like the developers had an area which were given to them, but they decided to cut into.
Okay. That means the building plan approval was not genuine. Holy shit.
So they decided to cut
Holy
into
shit.
part of,
Wow.
an area which is not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I feel like the developers were very much aware of what was going on.
Wow.
They were, because this estate is still,
Yeah.
still has a space.
I get your point now, because we had this experience where there was a property. I mean, when one of our buyers wanted to get a property, so he told us that the property was said to have a governor's consent. But when the person went back to do due diligence, like took a chart of that area coverage and went to due diligence, we found out that it was only a part of that place that had governor's consent.
Exactly.
The other part didn't have. So that means there's a kind of manipulation around.
Yes, exactly. That was why the coordinate given to us from the developers checked out. When you check it out, you check
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Turns out that they decided to cut into areas that we're not supposed to cut into.
No, this is not cool. This is not cool.
That's how we see it.
Oh my God.
Really sad to think that I will fall for this kind of trip.
I understand.
Really
I understand. I really like my Ali's not gonna do so much right now, but I know what it feels like to be here.
There's really nothing anyone can do for me.
Sorry about the experience. Sorry about the experience. Which of them is your unit?
Down there.
Okay, it's down there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry about the experience. Sorry about the experience. So I think maybe deductions from here is probably when we are looking to buy properties. The due diligence shouldn't just be, what the paper the developers gave you, because these things can be manipulated. Yeah, so you need to chart the coordinate. The coordinate is very important because the coordinate carries the area coverage of that property, and it shows you what whatever plan the government has for that region. So if it's not, these things are manipulated. So charting the coordinate, it saves you a whole lot from scenarios like this. This is really touching. I mean, look at all these beautiful buildings brought down to nothing. BJ,
there's still more going down.
Oh my God.
Down to GRA, down to Mega Mall, down to West End.
Holy shit.
There's still more going
Holy
on.
shit.
So it's not a small thing at all.
Wow.
Whatever is going on here is serious, very serious.
Wow. Thank you so much. Please hold the name.
No problem. Kelvin.
Thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. I mean, I got the feedback, the insight. It's more clarifying. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
Oh God.
So what's the name of your channel?
Okay, Real Estate with Sally.
Okay.
Yes, we are on YouTube mostly. Thank you so much. Whoa. Oh my God. So we've gotten insights about what is really going on in Ikota Villa Estate, what is going on with the demolition generally, and obviously from the people we've been able to speak with, it turns out that the building plan approval was manipulated, or probably, based on the two polars of information we've gathered so far. So there are possibilities that either the building plan approval was manipulated and not really covering the area it was set to cover, or the building plan approval, the approval was revoked, and the developers being compensated but never really extending that compensation to the owners of these properties. But whichever the case is, I think what we can get here as property buyers is it is important to make a complete due diligence. So if you're making due diligence for a property, maybe a house to buy or a land to buy, it's important. Okay, in this case we're talking about houses. So if you're making a due diligence, you need to take a chart, charting the coordinate. The coordinate is what it shows you whatever plan the government has for that location is going to reflect on the coordinates. So like one of the property buyers we had an experience with, what happened is when he went further to conduct a due diligence, it turned out that a property that was said to have these coordinates, it was manipulated. So it was given a fake number. So you don't just work with the document or the information the builder or the developer issued to you. So you have to get down to the root, and on further investigation, it turns out that property was actually on a site meant to be a cemetery on a government scheme of plan. So let's see if we can talk to other affected residents around here to get more introspection about what is really going on here and what you as a buyer can do to not have to be in a position like what is going on here. So let's see if we can move further and speak to other people here. Hello sister, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, you live around here?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my God. So we came in here to see what is really going on. And then what does it feel like with all of this?
I'm not going to be on TV. I don't want all those or Instagram or...
Okay, No,
I don't
it's
want.
not,
I
it's
don't
not
want
about
to.
that. I just want to get your perspective on what's going on.
But I hope it's not video. I can do audio, but video. I don't want my face to.
Okay,
be
no,
shown at all.
it's from the back, so you can't see
Okay.
it. Yes.
I don't know. They said the houses are built on top canal, which we were not informed because all this stuff, this whole building,
Yeah.
all has governor's concept. So if it has governor concept, I don't know why they're saying it was built on top canal and everything. So that's the least I could say. And I pray it should not happen to anybody because it's frustrating. It's frustrating. These people, they are not humans. It's frustrating. So that's the least I can say. But it is well.
Thank you so much.
No
I appreciate
problem.
your insight.
No problem.
This is crazy. So let's still talk to some people here. Let's get more introspection on what's really going on. This is a drone bag. So I want to capture everything. I don't missing anyone out of it. Let's talk to someone. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
15.
Good afternoon. Yeah. You look like residents here. Oh, wow. First of all, my heart is with what's going on here. So we're just trying to get perspective on what's really going on because I learned there was a governor's consent covering this property and a building plan approval. So I want to confirm that from you. Like, are you affected by any of the buildings? Is any of your properties affected?
Yes, we're affected.
Whoa.
Or we're going to be affected. That's what we're
Shit.
working on because our
Shit.
building is the one opposite. So they've just given us a 2 days notice to move out.
Oh,
But once they are
shit.
done from here,
Oh, shit.
they are moving. You can see the canal is just behind our fence here. So what I don't understand is why they need to expand the canal so much to affect people's building. This building now is somebody's investment. He has not even lived there for 1 day and they are bringing it down. So it's very crazy. It's very crazy.
But the house, your property, they didn't have a building plan approval.
Yes.
Wow.
Obviously, there's
Wow.
an approval. If there's no approval, we wouldn't have got it. We have lived there for 3 years now.
So if there was a building plan approval, if I can get perspective, it means the government has given authorization for these buildings to go on. So do you think there's a possibility that the developers could have been attention of the developers could have been called in and asked to probably try to make compensations for them to leave? Do you think anything like that could have happened?
We were not told. Our
So they
developers
just-
never told us anything of such.
Wow.
So,
But I mean,
so we just started seeing
any
marks
thoughts?
on
Please leave
our
the room.
faces and
Any
all
thoughts
that.
on going to the courts? I mean, approaching the court system because obviously if there's a building plan approval. There's a building plan approval on this. You have every right to contest. At least a compensation has to be done. It will be done because according to the legal perspective, it's expected.
It's supposed to be so in a proper working society.
No. We make it work by what we do. If we can bring residents together to file a suit against the Lagos State government, it can be done.
I won't be the only one to do
No.
that.
It can be done. It's something. It's within the rights. It's our rights. So it's something that can be done. If there is a building plan approval here, and this happened, then there's something that can be done. Probably it's for residents to come together and file a suit against the Lagos State government. It should be compensated because that's what is expected of.
I don't want
No, it
issues.
can happen. It's not trouble.
I don't want issues unless people come as a group and decide.
Exactly.
Personally,
Are there resident association?
There is.
Okay, awesome. I mean, since you now know this, is it possible you can present this to resident association?
We'll talk about that in the association. And see how it goes.
Yes, it can be done and it will be won. The money you spend here, you can recover it. Yes, action has to be taken. You'll get your compensation. Because except there was no building plan approval, or maybe the building plan approval was not legitimate, that's the only case they have a right for this to happen.
What we understand, what we hear them say is that it's a new government.
No.
Whatever.
The constitution stands irrespective of governance. So just, take this into consideration. Speak with the associations,
We will consider
and you
that,
definitely
no
get
problem.
it. Yes, with a good lawyer, a good team, you can get this. I mean, the owners of this property, they are more than the government. Government is just. So let's see what we can do. Please, thank you so much for your time. I'm Salome. What's your name, please?
My name is Mr. Lucky.
Lucky. Thank you so much. I appreciate the time. Real estate media agency, so we are focused on covering real estate business. No, we are not filming. It's just there. So I'm just trying to get inside because the thing is this: it's not about what happened. It's about how to move forward, solution. Because this has happened. This is not the first time it has happened, and it's not going to be the last. So if we don't get insight on what really happened, we won't be able to avoid it happening again. Who please? This one. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir. I'm Salome. It's nice to meet you. So my concern is this, like this has happened, and this is not the first it has happened. This is the first time it's happening, and it's definitely going to occur again. So I'm looking at how we can find a solution to this not happening again. So that's why I'm here to get insight on what really happened.
It's a very simple thing. You can go to your office.
Okay, sir.
You get the right information from the office. Get the right information from the office. I cannot give you the precise.
Okay, who can I meet right here that can give me?
Anybody that is there cannot give you the right answer. Unless you go back to your office.
Okay, that's that. I'll allow some.
Environment. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. It's crazy. Crazy day. Alright, I think I have to go from there. So apparently people here do not really have the information we need. We need to get to the office at Alausa to get insights. That's crazy. Alright. So thank you so much. I mean, I wasn't able to get the information I needed. I referred back to Alausa, and most of them don't want to talk. Well, I don't know. I wish we can come to a common ground because this is not the first time this is happening.
Go to the office.
At Alausa.
Since you are doing your go to the office,
Okay.
you met with the commissioner on fiscal planning.
Okay.
You are in social side.
Would they be willing to give us attention?
You know human being.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What's the name, please?
My name is Joseph.
Thank you so much. It's so nice. Thank you so much. I like how you came in. I mean, if you didn't come in, I would have gotten a one-sided information.
Call my brother.
Yes.
I mean, this is no go answer me. I have to by myself and do
Thank you a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. I like what you guys are doing at the. I mean, you're here to protect us and you're doing the work so well. We appreciate you. Thank you a lot. Alright, we'll be heading out. Yeah, thank you. I saw Mr. Joshua. Mr. Joshua that was with you. I don't know where he is. I wanted to say hi. Oh, Mr. Joshua. Oh, you're here. Thank you a lot. Please take care. Okay, BJ, let's go. I think we've gotten what we want here. Let's go. Alright, so it's been quite a crazy day today, and we've been trying to get information from people demolishing those properties to get insight if the government actually issued a building plan approval on these properties or not. But all attempts fell into, I mean, we couldn't get any information. I mean, these people apparently they're actors. From deductions from interaction with these people, we realize that most of them don't even know why this demolition is happening. So we're advised to speak with the commissioner in charge of lands and physical planning on this scenario. So if you want us to speak with the Commissioner for Lands and Physical Planning of Lagos State, please comment below and we'll make that happen. But if we don't get a comment, I'm not going to do that because it's us going to allow Sir in Ikeja to get that information. So apparently, these people are just actors. They don't know what is happening. They were just being assigned to demolish properties, and they just get ahead doing that without knowing if these people, who is at fault and who isn't. I mean, probably that's how the government works, but we don't care. We're not here for the government. We're here for us. So my advice right now is, I mean, if we don't get to the nitty-gritty of what really happened, the builders of this property get a building plan approval that was revoked, or it is I mean, we can't get to conclusion. We don't know what really happened. So peradventure, until we speak to the commissioner in charge of building planning at Alausa in Ikeja, that is probably where we're going to get a full insight on what really happened. But irrespective of what happened, what I would say here right now, for buyers or people planning to buy properties in Lagos, in Nigeria, wherever the scope is, we need to do due diligence. I mean, it might feel like it's irrelevant at this point because of what is happening, but the reality is every property has a scheme of plan. Every place, every location has a scheme of plan, and it is only where there is an interference there's an interference with those scheme of plans that possible things like demolishing are possible to happen. But if there are no interferences on the scheme of plan, these things are not supposed to happen. So I don't know if the government didn't look at this or have all of these places planned out before issuing out building plan approvals on those properties, or peradventure the developers were asked, didn't go through the right route to get a building plan approval. I mean, we don't have a concrete information right now, but what you can take home right now is just conduct a full-scale due diligence, get a coordinate charted to give you full details on the area plan of that location before you build on it or you buy a land property or whatever the case is. You need to be sure that that property, that place is meant for residential purpose, and the project undergoing there is actually serving the scheme of what that place is meant for. So if you want us to speak with the Commissioner for Building Planning in Lagos to get insight on what is really going on, please comment below and let us know. But either ways, this is Salome Bassi and this is Real Estate Sally, and we're going to be signing out right now. I hope you got to enjoy this video. I hope you're getting insight. I hope you're learning, and because that's the most important thing. We need to learn, because if we're not learning, these things are always and will definitely happen again. This is not the first time it's happening. It's happening in our area, and it's been happening. So we had to look for the most the most hidden places around here, because there were so much attention with the camera around, and they want us to get inside. They didn't want us to film this. So it was crazy out there. It was crazy out there, and the sun is burning me up. So either ways, I'm glad we got to do this. I'm glad because we need it, because when we are better informed and educated buyer, we are able to be better investors for ourselves. So I hope you got fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, see you on another one, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It is important. Very, very, very important. So see you.